read the title of the video. We don't like long intros, so let's get started.
No, let's do this.
Oh, one.
What do you want to do with it? Do you want to, like, I don't know, make quilts or tailor denim jeans or even tailor leather? Sewing machines can do a whole lot of different things, a ton of different things, but if you just want your clothes to fit you better, then, well, you can kind of like narrow down what it is that you want to do with it. And for that reason, you can just get a basic sewing machine. So this is a Brother XM2701, and it could actually pretty much do everything it is that you want it to do. And no, this isn't sponsored. I actually don't have this sewing machine. I really want to pull the trigger on this machine, and I totally would if I didn't have any kind of like, you know, like attachment to the current machine that I have. I mean, this thing can like make quilts if you wanted to. It can do a blind hem on your dress pants. It'll handle denim, and it's got like a whole lot more features that we'll get into it in a second. Buy what you can afford. You do not need to spend $200 on a sewing machine, but at the same time, maybe you shouldn't spend like, you know, like $30 on it. And I say that as a person who always cuts corners. I get it, I know. I should just spend that money one time, instead of like cheaping out and then waiting until something breaks and then replacing it with something cheap again, and then that breaks, and then just kind of rinse and repeat that cycle. I've done that a lot of times actually, now that I think about it. I used to buy Chromebooks all the time, and my logic was, well, I don't need to do that much stuff on it. It'll be fine. This $200 Chromebook will be just fine. Well, guess what? It wasn't fine because it would last me for like 4 months and then it would break. And then what would I do? I would go spend another $200 on another Chromebook. And then that one would break, and then I would just do the whole thing over again. No! I should have just bit the bullet and like bought something that was actually worth it and that would last me for a long time. This machine is $84.99 compared to my Nechi, which was like, it's like a $200 machine. But this thing is just, it's a perfect example of just like keeping your options open. Because just because you don't want to do some of those things right now, doesn't mean that you won't want to do them in the future. This, on the other hand, this is a mini sewing machine. This is a Varmax mini sewing machine with an extension table, and I'm gonna do a full-on review of this guy. And you're probably thinking like, hey, sweet, cool. It's only $29.99. It sews in a straight line, like it's got everything that I need it to do, right? All right, now you have to say, you have to go like this. You have to go 1.
In front of the camera?
Well, no, not really. Like it's not a bad machine, but it's not great either, because this is something that you would actually outgrow pretty quickly. And if you just doubled your money or even just spent a little bit more money, you could get a full-on sewing machine that would actually last you for quite a while. Now, on the flip side, yes, if you knew that you just wanted to put a straight stitch in some t-shirts and then just call it a day, that's the only thing you wanted to do, yeah, go ahead, pull the trigger on this guy. But I'm telling you, after a handful of t-shirts, you're gonna realize just how addicting sewing is and tailoring your own clothes is. And you're gonna tailor everything in your closet.
Do you think my dad is funny? No, say no.
This is a heavy-duty sewing machine. And it's more expensive, yeah, but you know what? This thing is actually, it's also future-proof. The first sewing machine that we looked at, that one can handle denim, yes? But this thing will just straight like eat through it, just no problem. If you watch my video on hemming jeans, the machine that I currently use can handle denim, technically, yes, but we had some issues where it kind of hesitated just enough. It gave me just a little bit of resistance to where I was like, I don't know, like it's gonna work, but I'm also kind of borderline risking breaking my machine. But this thing right here, like no, you would have no issues with it at all. So when I say plan for the future, this is kind of what I mean right here. This is a Singer Heavy Duty 4411, and this is actually their entry-level heavy-duty sewing machine. There's two other models on here that we could take a look at in a second. And both of them, I think the other one was $30 more, the other one was like $45 more. But I'm telling you, like this is something that you would pass on to like your kids, and they pass it on to their grandkids. And the biggest differences between the other sewing machines that we've looked at and this one is it's made out of metal. Metal is a good sign that you're looking for in a sewing machine. They usually give it out of plastic now, which is fine, it's cheaper, it works, but this thing, ooh, just rock solid like a Toyota Tacoma. I guess. I don't know. That's all I got. So you gotta ask yourself, spend $115 for, well, to just future-proof it and be done with it, or spend like $85, you know, like just for now or for the foreseeable future.
Oh, well, I did that one. I did one for 2.
What?
I did one for 2.
Buy something that comes with accessories, or at least like try to buy something that comes with accessories, because when I started, I didn't know how to use any accessories at all, so I was like, whatever, I didn't really care. And it wasn't until that first time that I waltzed on into Joann Fabrics to get a couple of things that I thought that I needed, and I was like, you want how much for that? And like how much for all these things? Like, Margaret, you tripping right now. I mean, between presser feet and extra needles and bobbins and all that stuff, it adds up really, really quick. The coolest thing about this Brothers sewing machine is, wait for it, bam! This right here, look at this. It actually comes with all of these presser feet. If you want to hem dress pants, or if you want to make a rolled hem on the bottom of a dress shirt, this is what you need right here. You need to change the presser foot. And the reason why I haven't made a video on shortening a dress shirt just yet is because I need to get a new presser foot, but the one that I need doesn't actually fit my machine, so maybe I should actually pull the trigger on one of these machines now. And you can make it work without any of these presser feet for whatever it is that you're doing, but it's just so much more complicated. And like I was telling you, these things, they're like $5 to $10 each if you were to, go and buy them all separately, so you're saving yourself like $40 to $60 just in getting these accessories included with this $85 machine. For free, all for free. I like free stuff a lot. It's always good to kind of go down here and like look at the questions and answers, Can it sew denim material? Yes, you can. So thorough and helpful.
Have fun not tailoring anything in your closet. Have fun. Wait, what? Have fun not tailoring anything. Everything in the closet. We're out. Let's deuces.
Deuces!
Deuces!